Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Am I audible? So let's wait for people to join and then we'll just get started with the outlook. I'm not going to trade today. I don't feel the week completely on the whole is a high probability. Maybe then and there we'll be getting some setups, but also I'm having some works with my hospital migration. I'll not be able to trade the whole week. Let's see how things goes. I'm a bit busy for this week and the next week, but from the next week onwards, I'll be like proper. I mean, the fourth week or else the third week. Voice okay, perfect. Welcome, guys. How was your week so far? Yesterday was insane. Yes, thank God I didn't trade yesterday. And just watching yesterday's price action, I was like, okay, this is not a good week to trade. I was like, okay, very hard. Day to navigate yesterday. Very hard yesterday. We didn't. It was this price action, and it was all chopped up. We were getting OT entries, and then yeah, it was done. And for the whole day, past 2 day open, it was chop fish for us. I'm not gonna trade today. The whole week. The next week probably also. Yeah, CPI week should bring some volatility. What about the FX? FX is also like kind of cooked because see, this is just a fundamental reasons where Trump is just putting on tariffs left and right. This is not a good time to trade. Just only risk very minimal when your high probability setup approaches. If not, it's better to sit in your hands because if you just get on this 5 minute chart and there is barely no 5 minute FEG formed. I guess where post 9:30, there is no bare 5 minute FEGs formed. This was the one 5 minute FEG, but where it has formed would have not given us any entry. And then we have this, but again, it was no continuation. Price is directly pierced through that. We formed this CB, but no way people would have expected price would react off of this CB. Yeah, it's that the whole day yesterday. Today it's even worse. I don't know if I'll just we just look at economic calendar and see if, and also let's look at Trump's handle to see if we have mentioned about tariffs or something, because Sunday I read the news where he's imposing. See guys, if you are sitting on some cash, maybe some $50 or $60, just purchase an economic times subscription. That will be very useful when it comes to trading, because of those economic factors only I avoided yesterday. But yeah, it's better to know what things are going on around you. I'll just open Trump's handle because that's a new economic calendar. Okay, happy 4th of July. And yes, there is no tweets. Just got all those are June 25s. June 22, I guess nothing today. So that's there. I'll check economic calendar a bit. So we don't have news today as well. Tuesday there is no news. Tomorrow we'll be having a FOMC meeting minutes. Maybe we can expect some good trading days on Thursday and Friday. Unless that, I'm not expecting anything. Price is also stuck within that range. Price don't want to move elsewhere. Price is stuck inside this chop fest. The whole handle is just 71 handle. So yeah, 10 handle move you can catch, not more than that if you're scalping really. We need to see some volatility around 9:30. If not, then the whole day is again cooked. Better to trade evals during these conditions. It is better to trade evals because one worst trade in your live account can make you tilt. Your complete profit should have been gone in that single day. So better during such conditions it is to trade paper accounts. So yeah, and we'll just get started with the outlook. So this is dollar index. I'll be going through every inter-markets to see if all the market aligns and what is in cards for everything. Okay, so this is a monthly chart of dollar index, and dollar index we had a good run on lower. Price has reached into the discount part from this dealing range low to this dealing range high. So to show it visually, this has been the dealing range. Price has been chopping around. It broke the range higher, tapped this order block, came lower, and all these are our set of order blocks, or even all these we'll be considering that as our order block in higher time frame. But for now, price is at a deep discount, and also price has reached into this imbalance. On the downside, we do have this inversion. I don't know if price might be coming there. I was expecting price to come there, but price is doing something like this. Price opened the month. So we had our monthly soup and price is marching higher. We can see that price is closing above previous day's highs. We also had this tiny FEG being inverse. So we need more data. We need to see if price displaces heavily around here. If not, price would be forming a weekly FEG. Price is inside weekly FEG. If there is some good momentum, price would be forming other weekly FEG. Price, if this inverses, I'll be expecting price to trade to these highs. But price is at a crucial level. We are inside this huge dealing range from these lows or to these highs. Price has swept this sell side liquidity and price got into this areas of optimal trade entry, and from there we are seeing signatures of price getting a little souped. So we are heading, we are seeing some bullish price action over here. So if that's the case, we need to inverse this a weekly FEG to go any further. So we need some displacement right now. If there is some good displacement, we can continue. We can conclude that price is going to go higher. Let's look at economic candle. And economic candle shows some sort of sells for the whole week. So let's see. And I don't see anything being converging here. Price is going lower in terms of seasonality, but what charts is showing right now, it's showing bullishness because of Trump going off with tariffs. That's the reason we are seeing some bullish dollar. But yeah, right now it's just playing within ranges from these highs to these lows again. That will be our optimal trade entry. We can see these areas of inefficiency from here to here, just above the equilibrium. So I'll be expecting these areas at least for now. But again, we are forming this FEG. Price could come here. One good area of expansion would have been just today. Other than that, I'm not looking at too much because seasonality doesn't align with what chart is showing right now, and also Trump being forcing the tariffs on all the countries. It's just mess for now. So I want to see price reverse. Inverse this weekly FEG that's right here. To look for any buying opportunities with dollar index. Let's see how bond yields this. So bond yields, okay, there's a good takeoff in bond yields. And also I can see some SMT. I can see some SMT at these lows. But if we just put it into weekly, price is reacting off of this order block. And also we have this volume imbalance right here. Collectively, that's a area of optimal trade entry from these lows to these highs. Again, yeah, just looking at things, I can see that price could be going to these highs with the displacement price is showing right now. That's some decent displacement for price. I was expecting lower prices from here, but again, things has changed, and now I do expect price to go higher, and that will put dollar for higher prices. So these areas in cards in future very easy. Yeah, that's it. We can see some higher prices from here because that's a good displacement. That's a good displacement telling prices that it could go higher. And we are forming some inefficiencies, pockets being left open. That's a sign of price going higher. So yeah, DXY higher, yields higher, and bonds should agree, I guess. Okay, bonds are agreeing, of course. We can see some displacement, and now it's clear that price could be going to this sell side liquidity. Easy. I mean, the markets are being aligned right now for this reason. Why this much of stop hello gold? I'll be coming to gold. I'll be covering gold. Don't you analyze? Yes, I'll be coming to analyze. So this is how I do. Firstly, I'll be starting with the bonds, yields, and the DXY itself because those are the correlated markets we can look upon. First yields for a dollar follow the yields, so we'll be looking at yield trade, and we can see that price seeing some good displacement, and from there I'll be expecting bullish prices that will put dollar higher prices, and the T-bond treasury bonds lower prices, so that will come lower, that will indicate higher prices in DXY, and that will put this risk off scenario. And now there is going to be pressure in euro, GBP, AUD, and every other foreign indices, foreign currencies, and I'll be looking at these highs in euro, GBP. I'll be looking at these lows. For now, I want to see how price reacts around those levels and see what is in cards, but these lows looks very good. We are trading against seasonal tendencies because of all these tariffs and all, and as you can see we have an FEG, and that is being inversed right here. GBP has inversed a lot of inefficiencies, and also prices reacting off of this daily CB. So, and a good sign that price is breaking all these lows and closing below the lows. So yeah, just now we have breached all these lows. FX is kind of good compared to all these indices. Okay, so that's it. And now some retracement here, and I'll be looking for these lows in GBP. Euro, I'm looking for these lows first, and then the previous buy side liquidity. That would be a good area for price to reach. AUD is kind of cooked for so long. I'm not interested in AUD for now. UJ, of course, higher prices, and UJ is really taking off. We can look at all these related to equal highs. And UCAD, of course, higher prices. It is being reserved for now. We are just come out of this BC again. I'll be targeting all these highs. The first area of interest would be these, and USD CHF again. I want to see this inverse first, and then we are good to go to all these CBs. That's where I expect all these dollars go, and right now we'll be coming to commodities. So gold, I'm still expecting lower prices for some reason. I'm not sure. So the lows has been taken, price going higher, and it is still stuck within this range. If we can see that these are all the order blocks and price is reacting off of it, but it's not a lot of volatility there. I'm not really sure where gold is going, but it is like stuck within two PD arrays. That is this CB and this BC. I want a confirmation if price would want to close below this CB and then go lower, or if price pumps up, closes above this CB, I'll be expecting higher prices. Simple as that. But gold is also like crunched within all these tiny range. No clear signals. Price has taken the previous day's highs and we are just getting into the range again. Looking at the economic calendar is signaling higher prices. There is no way price has been going lower. So I'll be expecting higher prices only. But the range, I mean, if you just zoom out and see prices in a range, so you'll just have to trade the intraday volatility, and there is no much room for price to trade. Yeah, there is no confirmation for me. I'll be just waiting for some confirmations. Silver is the same, and also we are having some SMT with silver as well at these highs, and even considering the previous day's highs, we have some SMT. And crude oil is also absolutely cooked because this was the day. I mean, I'm not sure all those war broke out and all, and previous month is closed bullish. I'm expecting the same for prices to continue going higher, but yeah, there is no displacement, nothing. There has been a closure above the previous day's highs. The dealing range is kind of big. At least we'll be expecting the equilibrium part of the range. Do we have some inefficiencies? So the first target for me would be price getting into the H4 CB, but all these lows also doesn't look very good. I don't have any stand with commodities as well. And now we'll go to crypto. So crypto, I guess I gave this in the previous outlook. We had this beautiful BC. So price was dropping into it, and I expected price to come to this and then go higher. But yeah, price had other plans. Price dropped lower, but just left behind this, and now it's continuing going higher. I have the same target of all these highs, 111k. Until that, I'll be looking for bullishness. Sol, everything is the same. I guess Sol, Meta, or TP. So Sol, Meta, or TP from there. I don't know, it was Sunday during the previous weeks. The previous week outlook, I was giving that Sol reached our target. And the sell side has been taken there. I'll be looking for these buy side and all with FX. I mean, the crypto pairs. If there is some sort of liquidity sweep, I'll be like very confident. There is no liquidity sweep, and that is a reason to hold. Of course, there is previous day's low sweep, but yeah, from here I want to see all these highs getting cleaned, at least for now. We'll remove this. At least for now, I'll be expecting all these getting cleared. That is a good 4-hour closure. So from here, if there is some formation of BC, from there I'll be expecting higher prices, and if that holds higher, and then finally another new all-time highs. Trading all-time high markets is tough, very tough, and crypto is there, commodity is there, almost it's at all-time highs. The US markets are there at all-time highs, so it's kind of good market conditions right now. along with Trump imposing tariffs on other nations, it's like very hard. Okay, now we have our 9:30 open real close. Since the bias is of course bullish, we are trading at all-time high conditions. Price has taken all these lows. 6 hour, we have our previous 6 hour candles highs and previous 6 hour candles low left, and the lows are taken, isn't it? And the lows are taken here. The highs ain't taken anywhere. So that's a shift. So I mean, yeah, let's wait for 9:30's open and see where price wants to go. If there is some good setups, we'll just tape read, or else it's better to close systems and go touch grass, guys. So if you have any doubts, then we'll be talking over that. If not, we'll just look at 9:30 open and close our charts. See, that's some displacement we are looking at. I mean, that if there is no displacement or nothing, it's better not to trade. Simple. See, 1 hour is like literally cooked. 9:30 is here. 9:30 is here. No volatility, nothing. Literally nothing. Price has opened at a gap up. I want to see this gap staying partially unfilled and go target all these levels. If price has to do something, I'll be expecting this. Buys. Simple, I'm expecting buys. But in lower time frame, price has to align. We need a closure above this. Or price could come lower, clean all this and then go higher. Very tight, guys. Very tight market conditions. Very hard to navigate. But one thing which I'll be expecting is that price go clean all these highs. SMT with the highs are. Oh, damn. This is good, guys. See how beautifully price rejected off of that. And I want it, yeah, and yeah. See, OM is going higher. OM here is completely going opposite of the ES and NQ. The one thing which I'm not really comfortable is that we had, I mean, Trump has come up with this big beautiful bull, and that is going to put a lot of pressure in Tesla because the subsidies are being curbed. The $7,500 subsidy when you get with the Tesla cars, if I'm not wrong, that is getting gone. And also we have imposed, yes, 700% tariffs on the China import of the batteries. So of course the profit margin would be shrinking. So that's going to put a lot of pressure in Tesla. So Tesla being one high weightage stock with the NQ, that's gonna affect NQ very hard. That closure is not good for the higher prices we are expecting. I mean, just focusing on L model would have given a trade, but without underlying bias or nothing, isn't going to work out. YM shifted gears, guys. YM shifted gears. Even after end time, I'm still confused with bond yield DXY correlation. Please correct. So yeah, bro, it's very simple, bro. First, we'll be looking at bonds. Okay. So bond yields. So bond yields is this symbol. I'll close all this. Bond yields is US 30 year, 10 year, and US 5 year. So these are all the yield which you'll be getting when you invest in the America. So yield is what you get in return when you get it when you get in return when we are invested in America. So when yield goes higher, we have a DXY. Bro, it's flying. DXY is flying. So we have, I mean, where is this? Okay. When yield goes higher, you have DXY following your yield. So DXY would go higher. And when that goes higher, your treasury bond prices goes lower. So this is the correlation. Yield goes higher, DXY follows yield, and at that time there is an inverse correlation with all these treasury bond futures price. So that will come lower. So when dollar is going higher, you have all your currencies or foreign assets. So that will be going lower. So we have a correlation between these treasuries and the foreign currencies. So foreign currencies which are trading against USD would be going in the direction of ZB1. So this is like the correlation. I put it into very simple terms. No, I like trading this markets is literally gamble, guys. Seriously. I don't find any reason why price has to come to these lows, at least for now. I mean, there is nothing. Literally, there is nothing. Price is stuck here. And if there is a closure below these lows, the PM session I'll be expecting some sales. But this is one candle which is giving us our what information right now. This market is cooked. Literally, I can't trade this market. I mean, when you can't really find the direction, see, you're not wizard to like just come sit in the charts and find the direction. It doesn't work like that. When you're not sure about what's going on, you just stay away. One big lesson I've learned through all this trading for like 3.5 years now, when you're not really sure about what's happening right now, what's happening with price, if you're not able to decipher what price is doing right now, it's better to stay away. Even sitting on like just positive is also a trade. I mean, sitting on no position is also a trade. Yeah, I've taken all these lows. Ain't no SMT, guys. Ain't no SMT. But yeah, I'm neither longing nor shorting. So if you have any doubts, I'll clear them out. And if there is nothing, then we'll just close the stream for the week. Hello. Equalize target. Could happen, could not. No FEGs, nothing. I want some FEGs. FEGs is like literally tipping your hand that there is a displacement in the marketplace. So price could chop around. Next 1 hour open is going to give you some opportunities, not this 30 minutes. It's better to avoid. Regular trading hours, we have like filled the 50% of this gap, and I would really want to see price like taking off from here, or else another sweep lower and then taking off higher. We'll just have to rely on price, guys. I don't really see anything. If you have any doubts, we'll have a stream open. If not, then we'll just close, guys. Anything else? One more doubt, bro. Stocks follow yield, right? No, it's not the case. When like DXY is going higher, it's like safe haven of assets for the US people, and people would be invested in yield. And when yield decreases, like there is another U-turn into that rotation is being into stocks. It's like a broad topic. It need not be the same every time, but this is just a basic correlation. There are other factors, of course. This is like related with Fed cuts. I mean, rate highs and cuts. When the rates are higher, people will be invested in safer haven assets. Not safer haven assets. Uh, accounts. I mean, the savings account or whatever scheme what bank provides. They'll be invested in bank, and when there is rate cuts, they will encourage spending, and then there comes some good season with markets. They'll be investing a lot into markets, and I can see some displacement. Yeah, pakka. Yeah, guys, let's go. I want to see this 1 minute candle sustaining above the previous candle size. No, that's not it. Okay, we are having SMT at the lows. That's good. OM is picking off. Very good. Okay. Okay. That could be a good buy. Let's tape read. So I'm going 2 contracts off. I mean, okay. Three cons buy. Just using my L model. So my stop loss would go just here. It's been so long since I did tape reading. Let's see. And I'll probably comfortable targeting all these relative equalize. That's your change in the state of delivery. Deep. That's your first change in the state of delivery. We have our 9:30 open right here. Our 9:30 is open right here. We have our 8:30 open here. ES is going good. Still, the FEG is being tapped. Our first presentation, FEG, no. Three cons buy is still there. Stop loss at these lows. If there is a closure above the previous candle, stop loss would be moved to all these lows. This is just tape reading. I'm not like trading any. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, stop loss at these lows now. So that's your breaker. This particular candle will be a breaker. I mean, if we get into lower time frame, it would be like perfect. That would be a breaker. Stops growing just below the breaker. NQ is not good. It's not supporting buys. Did Trump post any tweet you didn't? No, I didn't trade based on that. I never trade based upon news. I just take it as an input and see if it really wants to align with my bias. I don't trade news. No, no way. I don't trade news, guys. I mean, I had enough of trading news because it doesn't work that way. Because when the news is getting released, usually everything is being factored in at the time of the release itself. So it's not a good choice for you to consider pushing buttons with respect to whatever news channels have told or something. I've did it enough and that's just experience, nothing much. I've did it so many times. But just factor in news, and if it aligns with your bias, let's say you're expecting shots with whatever news you've heard. If there is a good news release, you heard that could be having some heaviness with markets. Okay, in my tape read, I'm getting stopped. So even if I've traded, that would have been a trade for sure, which I would have taken. But still, my stop loss placement would have been at the lowest. But you're just being aggressive with markets because, of course, I'm not trading. Yeah, from there now I'll be expecting higher prices only. I don't have any reasons for expect lower prices. The lows has been clean, lows has been taken. We have clean highs. With that goes against me, of course, I told you that I'm not in sync with market, so that would be a pretty good reason. And what could happen is that let's say if there is a news release and that news release could be bearish to the markets, what will happen is at the time of the news release, price would be like falling heavily, and at the time when we are shorting, price would have already been at the level where it wanted to be, the sales, the particular sell levels. But if price news, I mean the news releases, you are expecting bearish price action and your technicals also aligning with their bearishness, then it's better you go trade and hold trade. At that time, you just hold trade. Yeah, it's expected chopping around, but still the structure is not. I mean, they're not broken. ES would have taken this trade in ES or YM would have been a good decision, bro. Arey yaar. NQ is cooked. Seriously. Taking the similar, I mean, taking the same trade in. You would have been this right. So that would have given like 1.5 already, but still. Now our stop loss would have been at break even if you have taken it in ES. In YM, it's going even good. OM has the clean trades, I feel, after this weekend. OM is feeling very good. Bro, yes, I mean, NQ is good. I don't know how many people would have got SL. Seriously. OM reached the target, guys. OM has reached the target. Still NQ is at the same place. Okay, guys, I guess that's it. I've shown you like little how these low probability conditions would look like. Still, I'm expecting higher prices, but the fact that ES is going marching towards it, OM is gone there. I don't find that as real high probability. I don't know, that price could be shooting higher from here. I don't know, but my target is reached in some other asset class. Oh, yeah, that's done. Almost 2 hour already. Yes, perfectly 2 hour reached to 7 handles. But yeah, I still expect price could be going higher. That's it. I'm not training. Whatever I have did today, that's it. My screen time is then it's what 43 minutes of streaming and I'm done. So I'll be busy. I'll be doing this for the next week also. And after that, I'll not be able to train 9:30 because I have getting posted in another hospital elsewhere. So it's like 20 kilometers from here. I'll have to go there, travel morning and evenings. So it would be very hard for me. But I'll be training like late AM sessions. I don't know for the next 4 months. I'll be streaming, of course, but it would not be like proper 9:30 streaming. It would be some 10:30 or 11 AM streams. And that's it for me, guys. So yeah, until next week, stay safe. Bye bye. Take care of you. மதரா சம்மந்தமே இல்லை, அவங்க நல்லா தான் ப்ரோ இருக்காங்க. அதே ப்ரோ இப்போ சொல்கிறீங்க. பை பை.